What's up, C4 community? It's your boys, Team C4 back at it again. We've been on a little hiatus. Stupid. We've been on a little hiatus because our boy here went to Nats. Boy came back, day 2, made it there. That's him with heroes. Everybody's going crazy about what's his name, Nathan.
Nathaniel Christmas.
Hey,
made it
shout
top
out,
32.
Shout out to the
Heroes.
boy. But shout out to our boy, hometown hero, bro. Go on, show the deck profile, bro.
Alright. Starting with the elemental heroes. We're on 2 Stratos, 1 Liquid, 1 Shadow Mist, and 1 Neos. Stratos is a starter, draw, searcher for mass change or a hero, and then he creates one of the boss monsters that is really impactful, going good for breaking board or just interruption on your opponent's turn.
Where'd you get this mad at, bro?
Oh, we actually got this at the
Boy, you had to question it, boy. You see where it came
championship.
from.
You got it for registering. It's really clean looking mat. I like it a lot. It's
Wish the archetype was better with you.
they can't all be great.
We all can't be heroes.
I mean, there gotta be villains out there too, right?
Pun intended.
Civilians, stuff like that. So then for Destiny hero lineup, you got the 1 Denier, the double Mally, Plasma, and then Dark Angel.
Standard Destiny hero package.
Dark Angel is just very oppressive against spell heavy decks. If you win dice roll against Cash and you're able to pull this off, there's little outs to it, and then they can't summon Fenrir, they can't summon, and then usually you end on this, just FD NG with this and DPE, and you can just pop the normal summon so they can't link it off. If they have a link 1 that they can link it off to, it's pretty good for them. But no spells. One-sided skill drain can be very oppressive as well. Going second, you set this up and you just take one of their monsters, or
The card that drops faces.
that was so funny. If y'all haven't seen that, y'all should definitely go check that feature match out. Then for the Vision Heroes, Triple Ferris, one of the best starters that we have. 2 increase. This is very debatable. You can run it at 1, but if you open up the increase, you have to see Fusion Destiny or Vion or Hero Lives in hand as well. But if you're running at 2 and you see 1, you just discard it for Ferris, and you continue as well. And then 2 Vion. And then the last of the monsters, 3 Ash Blossom. Hit the branded fusion, hit the planet, just try to interrupt so they can't make a board if you lose dice roll. And then for
spells now?
Yeah, so spells, heroes have a lot of power spells and really good starters. The main one being FD. 3 FD, I mean, that's a 1 card, Dark Angel, DPE. I mean, you really can't get much better than that. Triple a Hero Lives as well. I mean,
On the
1 card combo as well. You can end on a really, really good board with this.
What do you think about that Manendum deck playing that shit, bro?
It's pretty good. Hopefully they don't hit us for it, you know. And then 3 Pot of Prosperities. Just dig into the deck, search for stuff, get the Hero Lives, get the Fusion Destiny, get the Stratos, get the Ferris. Just get what you need. 3 Droplet. It's a really good card against everything except Cash. Against Cash, it's a dead card, pretty much, unless you can out the Arise Heart some way without it. But it helps a lot. You can dodge stuff with it, break boards with it. You can start off, you know, combo, because I mean, you're going second, you open up this and Shadow Mist and no other starter. You can send this and you can send Shadow Mist and make Shadow Mist a starter. One mass change. I'm only on one mass change because I've only got one mass hero in the deck. Because my main thing is Dark Claw is really not good against Kashtira. Everything else he's really good against. And if you open up Mally or Denier and Ferris, you just search this off the wake up.
If you need him, you can get to him.
Yeah.
That's
so
basically, yeah.
One Foolish, just an extender, could be a starter. You know, if you get a bad hand, send the Shadow Mist, add the hero you need. Extend sending, you know, Denier, Mally, you know, get that third name for the Dark Angel. Rhoda, just add what you need. You know, add the Stratos, add the Liquid, add the Shadow Mist, add the Denier, add the Dark Angel. And then just the standard Poly and Miracle. And then the last spell is just Called By. Something to help you against Ash and Droll and stuff like that. Sucks that it's a one-of, but it's also really good that it's a one-of because it would destroy us as well. And then for the traps, you got 3 Imperm to try to out the Rise Heart, slow your opponent down when they're making a board. Just, you know, really good hand trap. And then the Favorite Contact with the new Flame Wingman. This is searchable, or even if you could send it off to the grave with Droplet and then add it back, because the new Flame Wingman adds it from deck or grave, which is really good. And you can just recycle it over and over, and it makes any monster that lists a hero, but it's just they're not properly summoned. So you can make DPE. Say they Bestial a DPE, you can shuffle it back and make another one. You just can't let this one go to the grave. Or if they Kaiju the DPE, you could shuffle back the Banished Mally and the Denier and make a DPE or Dystopia or something like that. Make the DPE, pop this DPE, declare his effect, and then bring back the one that was properly summoned. So it makes, even when they out the DPE, if you have this, it's not outed.
Okay. How many cards in the main?
42, unfortunately. If you wanted to go to 40, the things you could take out would probably be the second increase and maybe just one of the one-ofs. You know, Foolish, it's a really good, but at the same time could be dropped. You could, because this format, drop Droplet to 2. Just to get to 40. I don't mind 42. It did really good for me at Nats. I got to day 2. And then day 2, we just lost every single dice roll, and it wasn't good for us. We got one game in day 2 though, so we're okay with it. We went X4, but wish we could have done better, but can't always, you know, get there.
You got day 2, bro. You got
Yeah,
day 2.
I mean, that was my first ever Nats. That was my biggest tournament that I've ever been into. So to me, getting to day 2 was an accomplishment. And now for the extra deck, you got double DPE and then 1 Dangerous. That's your Destiny Hero lineup. Not really much to explain. DP is just the boss monster, and then Dangerous turns the crappy hands where you just have Vion as the only starter into a DPE or a Dark Angel. Then for the elemental heroes, we have the new Infernal Rage Wingman. Just takes 2 elemental heroes of a different attribute. You just use Neos and Liquid, draw 2, add the Favorite Contact, and then if you use a normal, which is the Neos, you contribute him and just go straight into Sunrise. You don't even have to fusion into Sunrise anymore. You can just make him, and then because Sunrise just needs to be special summoned, he doesn't have to be fusion summoned, you also get the search of the Miracle. So with this right here, just this Neos and another elemental hero gets you Favorite Contact and Miracle Fusion just with that. And then you have, what you'll mainly be using him for, is the Shiny Neos Wingman.
Is that with the trap, right?
Yeah, you make him with the trap. It just needs a hero. It needs Neos and a Flame Wingman extra deck monster. So you just go make him, add the trap. You use Neos to make him. You tribute them off. They're both in the grave. The trap says grave, field, banished, or hand. You place it at the bottom, which is very powerful because even if they DD Crow or Bestial, it still happens because you don't target. The only thing that really stops the trap is if you set it up going first. The only thing that really stops it is Ghost Spell. Then you have Ab-Zero, Escurodo, just Miracle Fusion targets. Sometimes this comes up to where you want to hold your Denier and you have the mass change, so you use the Miracle, make your Dark, and then go into Dark Law with this guy. Liquid target, draw 2, and then you could blow up the board. It's really nice. Just they have a very oppressive board, but you have a hero on board and Miracle, make this and then just link off into one of your link 2s and then just blow up the board.
Crazy.
And then the last for the Elemental Heroes is the Wake Up. Really good going first or second. You make him in DPE, pop DPE, pop him. This will summon the Shadow Mist, and that's where you get the mass change. Or summon the Stratos, add the Dark Angel or the Plasma, whatever you need for the situation, and then DPE just comes back. So it doesn't really hurt to pop these. Or going second, you just banish everything, make him huge, and then he swings equal to the number of fusion monsters you used. So usually once you've gone through combo, if you haven't used him, you've got Sunrise, Flamewing Man, Engrave. So I mean, he's got 2 attacks. He's getting up to like, you can get up to 4K, and then he deals damage equal to the opponent's monster attack. So I mean, that's just really broken. And then the one masked hero is just Dark Law. He's really good. Thought about bumping Blast back into the deck. The extra deck's very tight with the new Wingman stuff. So if I was to cut anything for Blast, it'd probably be Escuroda, but I just don't know yet. Then for the links, you have Double Cross Crusader. He's the main searcher. He's really good. Brings back a Destiny hero. You've already used Mally. You haven't used Deniers once per duel or once per turn. Bring Denier back. Put the Mally back on top, and you can just keep recycling Mally over and over and over again. And he can also bring back DPE. If, say, it gets Kaiju next turn, you make him target DPE, DPE gets to come back, and just an easy way to recycle him. Then you have Infernal Divisor. His only goal is to get you Neos. That's it. The only thing that sucks is he is a Fiend, so you can't use him to link into Cross Crusader, because Crusader's the only weird one. He takes 2 warriors, not 2 heroes. So be careful when you try to combo out. Don't make him and then try to go into him, because you can't. And then Wonder Driver, really good. Just reset the Poly, reset the Miracle, reset the FD.
Miracle.
You can reset Mass Change. You can reset any fusion card, and it's just really strong. And then Dread Decimator, the Link 3. He's just a push per game. He does piercing. All monster he points to gain 100 for each monster with each hero monster with a different name in the deck, in the grave. Really powerful, and just helps OTK very quickly.
So the rivalry, bro. I mean, not the rivalry, dude. The side deck. That's all. That's what mine is. The rivalry in there.
So the side deck, I'm siding Dystopia for the time when if you're going first, you just FD. You pretty much just play out, hold the FD into this, target Denier, burn him for 11. I mean, that way you can sneak a win in time if you're going first, and it's really good. Triple Rivalry of the Warlords.
The package. The Dark Angel.
You set this up with Dark Angel. They no spells and can only control warriors, and that's really powerful. They can't just link him off. There is no link 1. And then if you've set it up right, you've got the DPE pop and the Shiny Neos Wingman pop. And so, I mean, you've got 3 pops, no spells, only warriors, and that's it for them. And pretty much at that point, most of the time when you flip the rivalry, if they don't have a monster to tribute set, they're going to scoop. More than likely, they're just going to scoop. because they can't pop it with Cosmic or anything like that. They can't evenly you because they control a monster. 3 evenly, just going second. Pretty self-explanatory. Double twin. Anti-spell kills us, so we need an out for it. You know, just kind of help you there. Triple ghost spell. I'm thinking about just going to 45 and just throwing these in there. They stop the bestials from killing you mid combo. If they have 2 of them, that's just RNG. You can't help it. But this protects you because bestials kill the deck as well. And then 3 Lancia is the last for the side.
Cash.
That stops cash, or it stops runic. It stops anything that can run prosperity. It stops flu. You know, going second, you just go standby, Lancia. Cash, it's harder for cash to make their board. They can still make it, but it's harder for them. Runic can't get rid of your resources, and it's just really good against several different decks that are kind of in the meta right now. But that's the deck. It got me to day 2. I'm very happy with how it performs.
Bro, overall, how was your? Because this was your first Nats.
Yes,
and
this
you
was
went
my
to day
first
2.
Nats.
That's
And
crazy. That's crazy. But first Nats went to day 2 with Heroes.
yeah, it was.
And what were you? You were probably what, 1 game away? 2.
I was 2 games away. I went into day 2, X2, and then I lost the first round. Then I lost the second round at day 2, and then I just played it through because it was my first Nats. Pretty much once I lost the second round in day 2, it was pretty much cut and dry. I wasn't gonna make top, but I just played it out and I got that one. Lost dice roll all day 2. So
Bro, it happens.
it is what it is. I couldn't be happier with the deck though. So
For sure. But overall, bro, how do you feel like your experience was at your first Nats?
it was really good. Like met a lot of people, bigger names in the YouTube community for Yu-Gi-Oh. Met, you know, D-Time, Master Hero, Trinity Wolf. Met some other names.
You got all of them subscribed, right?
Yeah, they all subscribe to the channel, so
Hey, shout us out.
hopefully they'll see the video. And
Shout us out.
Kyle, you gotta give a shout out to Brandon as well, bro. He was
yeah, Brandon went with me. He played Heroes, and he did really good. That was his first Nats as well. He rode with me, 9-hour drive. It was
Woo!
better to have somebody than to be alone for 9 hours.
Woo! But overall, he locked it in. He went. He played. At the end of the day, his team C4 all the way through. You know what we do? We're gonna get better. You're gonna start seeing more videos from us. You're gonna start seeing more just straight content, especially now that we got the experience that he went through. Just that knowledge in general is just gonna escalate half of us to a whole nother level. But overall, it's about having fun. Locked in with your favorite deck.
Always.
Boy, been playing Hero since he came out his mama. Ain't he gonna lie to you? But overall, thank you. Remember, like, subscribe, follow the Instagram. We got a new logo. If y'all ain't seen it, pretty fire. Think about doing some merch. But besides that, C4, we out.
I might have dyed my hair blonde as hell on Super Saiyan, but who was there to claim it? Okay.